Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be taking a look at the boy Mitsuki, which is going to be very interesting because he is a part of the new Team 7 and he's a pretty cool character, especially in this game. I like him for what he can do with his damage output and the extra effects that he can bring to the table that we will be getting into. And so the last time that we went ahead and did a 5-star awakening, it was for Boruto, so if you haven't checked that out yet, then I recommend you do because he definitely brings a lot to the table. This new team that I'm working on for Team 7 is going to be very powerful now that we have Mitsuki to a 5-star as well, because if you saw the video with Boruto, well, yeah, he does a lot of damage. So now we're going to be focusing, like I said, on Mitsuki, so let's go ahead and jump into 5-star awakening him. It's going to be very nice because, like I said, I like this unit a lot. And then next should be Sarada. We'll work on her next, but for right now, this is a rare unit, so this is going to be the one I get to 5-star. The only other one I've gotten to 5-star that's a rare unit instead of a SR is the Konohamaru, but we are going to be focusing on Mitsuki today because, like I said, we're focusing on the new Team 7. We already got the old Team 7 with Naruto, Sakura, and Yamato, which is really good. So hopefully this tri-special right here will be very powerful very soon. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. My Mitsuki is level 42, but that's good enough for now. We're gonna go ahead and give him to this 5-star. I can't wait to get this artwork because his artwork looks actually really nice. Let's go ahead and get him to that 5-star. Like I said, this artwork looks really good. It's probably one of my favorite artworks in the game, honestly. Just the way the blue and the yellow tint go together, it looks so nice, man. It looks really nice. I think that's the moon behind him. It looks so good. They do such a good job with the 5-star moving artwork, and honestly, I am impressed with it. As you can see, he is of purple rarity. Pretty much everybody that is on my team is of purple rarity, and yeah, he goes up quite a bit, just like every other unit does when they get to that 5-star. It really helps out a lot when you awaken them, and it is tedious, but for a good reason. So the power went up by an extra 2,000. He is at 12,406 power now. His speed went up by 20. His attack went up by almost 1,000. It went up by 700. His HP went up by 4,000, which is really good. His defense went up by 200, and because he's a tactical unit, obviously his HP is going to be probably the highest stat that's affected here. But what's really cool also is he has critical damage increase, critical rate, all that is very good. So as you can see, definitely paid off in the long run, and my boy Mitsuki is looking very nice. So taking a look at my Mitsuki personally, he is tier 9, he's got 12,000 power. We just looked at his stats. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at all the things you get him. So of course, now that he is at a awakened 5-star, he does have the damage increase right there, so I'll go ahead and increase it a little bit, but I'm gonna need more skill points later on to go ahead and get him to that. But this is a very important one because it obviously gives you more attack. Once you get them to a 6-star, you do get damage reduction, which is really good, but we're not quite there yet. So his wind style, wind scythe is all the way up, so is this one, so he's still going to be doing a lot of damage. Now taking a look at his gear, I do have my Mitsuki's attack gear at 35, which is pretty good. He almost has an attack set of 1,000 boosted from here. As far as HP, like I said, that's going to be extremely high. He does get 2,000 from that, and then he gets 913 and 152 defense, and then an extra 933 and 152. Again, the HP stats are the highest because this man is all about that. And what's really good is I almost actually have all the tools I need to get this man to a 2-star when it comes to his attack, which goes up quite a bit, so that is very important as well. He does have some of these talismans and scrolls, so he's going to be doing extra damage and having even more HP. And then when it comes to vitality, I'll probably boost this one as well, which will give him more chakra, but for right now we are just going to go ahead and rock it like this because it's just more about the damage than his overall chakra. So yeah, this is my Mitsuki, and now that he's at 5-star, let's go ahead and jump in and taking a look at what this man is capable of. So this is the team that I'm going to be taking. I have them up in the attack spot, so they will get a bonus from that, and they'll have some damage reduction as well, which is really important. Mitsuki is going to be taking the star front, so let's go ahead and jump into it. My team power is at 123k already, which is pretty good. So yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so now with Mitsuki, I really like him because, like I said, he does have those extra effects. And so in the case of Mitsuki, what's really good is his jutsu deals the damage to all enemies, so it's AoE similarly to Sarada. So you do have 2 AoE jutsu with this tribe, which is really good, with a fixed chance to heavily wound them. And his Shinobi trait lowers all enemies' defense for the rest of the battle because he's a tactical type, so he's going to be having more damage against defense. But what I really like about this this Mitsuki is that he's really good at going ahead and paralyzing your opponents, which you will see, which is similar to kind of what Sasuke is able to do. So I'll go ahead and show you here what he's able to do. He has a chance of hitting them, so if you hit him with your normal attack, he can paralyze them, and I personally really like that because it's just such a good effect to have on you. Sasuke can do that, like I said, but because I don't have Sasuke, this is a good alternative, honestly, because it goes ahead and ensures that you will be alright. So let's go ahead and see how much this man's gonna do to Naruto, actually, because he is gonna have the type advantage. I'm assuming he's gonna do quite a bit, but of course he is kind of slow as well, so he might not even be able to hit right here. Yeah, the critical rates from all these units as well. But like I said, this Mitsuki can paralyze. So even at type damage down, he did do 11k. So we'll see how much he can do with type advantage next. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's go and see how much my boy Shisui is going to... Mitsuki. Why do I keep calling him Shisui? Mitsuki is going to do. Their names are similar to me. I don't know why. But alright, let's go ahead and see this. Like I said, the chance of paralyzing isn't always. Type damage up is about the same, honestly. Again, different units have different things, like he had a defense up, so gauging that isn't really as easy. But still, the fact that he's able to perhaps paralyze someone is really good, which is why I like that kind of as much as well. But his jutsu being AoE with Sarada's is really good, because having 2 AoE jutsu is something that the other Team 7 didn't have, because they were more specified on single target doing a lot of damage. But that's what Boruto's for. So you can go ahead and have Mitsuki and Sarada for that, and they do a whole heap of damage. Alright, let's go ahead and see how much Mitsuki's jutsu is going to do here, which is very important in my opinion. So again, this is AoE, so it will hit everybody, so it doesn't really matter the type damage down. And there we go. So yeah, it does pretty much good damage, even if the type damage down or up. Mitsuki definitely does have that damage, and even if you don't have his jutsu, just being able to paralyze someone is really good. But just the fact that he's able to do so much with an AoE attack is pretty important in my opinion, because he has the critical damage and that just hits hard as well. So now let's go ahead and see how much he's going to do with the rest of the ninja tribe for Team 7. Alright, it is tribe special time. Let's go ahead and see the power of Team 7 Reborn. Now it is a tactical type, just like Mitsuki himself, so we're going to go ahead and target my boy Hokage Naruto right there. So let's go ahead and do this, and for those of you that forgot, it deals 100 plus 180% damage to one enemy. So it is single target, but it does a lot because it has 1200 burn damage, and because of the fact that it has a 100% chance to land that, it's going to be very good. 100% chance to heavily wound, and HP recovery reduce and boost the attack by 25% for all allies. So this is a really good tribe special. It is different than the other one because it has so much damage and so much more potential with the burn damage and heavily wounding them, which is very important. So even if you don't heavily wound with Mitsuki's jutsu, you can go ahead and use the tribe special like this, and we'll go ahead and see what's going to happen here. But this is definitely going to kill off, especially because it is attack damage up against my boy Naruto. But yeah, with Mitsuki being a 5-star, it hit like a truck with Boruto. With Boruto, it hit so hard already. We're going to see how much it's going to do now. Can't wait to see how much it will with Sarada as well. But alright, so there we go. We got Mitsuki and Sarada coming in with the combination attack, and then Boruto is going to finish it off with a Rasengan. So there we go. 132k damage. Wow. I think that's my hardest hitting jutsu in the game, and by jutsu I mean tribe special. So yeah, that's very good, honestly. Mitsuki definitely brings a lot to the table, and I'm glad that he does, because with Boruto being a high damage, Mitsuki is definitely there for the tankiness with his HP stat, while at the same time coming in with the damage that he has for an AoE with Sarada. Just like the tribe special shows, they both kind of pair off of each other nicely. You have 2 AoE jutsu, and then you have 1 hard hitting jutsu with Boruto. So I think it's a solid unit for a solid team dynamic. So that's gonna be it for taking a look at 5-star Awakened Mitsuki. Is a very good unit. I like him a lot. And next, like I said, is going to be Sarada, if all things go as they should. I'll be working on her next, and I'll be finishing up my new team, and then after that I might just move on to the other team I have. The other team is kind of weird. It consists of my only UR, which is Kakashi, which is almost impossible to get to another star because of how hard it is to get URs awakened. Maito Guy, which is at a 4-star, and Hinata Waifu, who's at a 4-star as well. But for right now, we're going to still focus on my Team 7 right there. So we're going to focus on Sarada next and see how much she can do. My team power is rising up very quickly though, so that is also good. Yeah, that's going to take care of it. Let me know if you guys have Mitsuki to a 5-star, or if you haven't really been using him that much. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.